Let's start with your reading, Pisces. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Make sure to check out the readings for all of your signs in order to get a better understanding of your overall situation. You can find the link to each individual sign's playlist down below in the description box. Feel free to check that out. Now, let's look into your past energy, current energy, and upcoming events for you. Okay. Oof, Pisces. The main energy is the Tower, followed by the Ace of Pentacles. And I see it. I see, Pisces, what you have been going through. And overall, with this Three of Swords, this Tower, everything that I see here, I do see that this might have been hard for you. But there is something beautiful that you'll have to take in consideration, that you'll have to start waiting for, preparing for. And trust me when I say that things are about to get much, much, much better. Right now, what we see, obviously, with the Tower is a major event, a discovery that really changed everything around you. Once this comes in, you see that Tower falling apart, and the environment around it also is impacted by this event. Everything changes, not just the world you're in, but also your vision for the future, your vision, your direction. Everything changes. We see how this is something that forced you to start all over. It sounds scary, tedious, but often this is the only way to move on from people and situations that maybe were not really good for us. This is the universe way to shake things up for you so that you are reminded of what's really important in life. I know that it sucks. I know that it's awful, but think about a new house going up. A new house being built. The first thing that you have to do is take down the old house. You have to destroy it. You have to take it apart so that you can finally go back on the foundation and create a new solid ground on which to base the rest of your life. And here you have it. With that Ace of Pentacles, honestly, you cannot have a better energy to start something that you can really rely on, that you can really trust. And we will have to see what this is. But overall, I do see a new solid beginning ahead for you. Now, in your past situation, Eight of Wands, Three of Swords, obviously right here, we see that moment when everything changed. With that Eight of Wands, I do see an unexpected piece of information coming in, which you did not expect. You might have been fully blind about something that was already happening around you. And here, with the Eight of Wands, you see 1, 2, 8 notifications coming up. Not on your phone, but on someone else's phone. Whether these are notifications or someone telling you, hey, watch out because that person is doing this, and this. Something that maybe was not even that big at first. Maybe it was just, something that created a little doubt. But what we see with the Eight of Wands is a domino effect, which is revealing everything for what it really is. Revealing the situation from also a different point of view that you've never considered before. Right here we see, obviously, that moment where you realize that the person you trusted so much, who you never thought was going to hurt you, has actually secrets. And maybe they're not as kind as you initially thought. And that is, a hard wake-up call to experience. You at some point felt like part of the same unit, soulmates, part of the same person. And now you found out that they were doing something that was completely detached from you, if that makes sense. It's almost like seeing them as the perfect stranger right now. You don't recognize them through their actions anymore. And you're trying perhaps to adjust at first, but it's not something that it's making you happy at all. The betrayal here actually goes way beyond the physical betrayal. This is emotional, feeling like you've just been deprived of something important, of your future, and the vision that you've built for yourself. Overall, it forces you to redefine yourself as well. And, this is someone who's wondering, how do I recover from this? How do I move on from this? Will I ever be able to do so? And yes, the answer is absolutely yes. Now, in the current energies, Eight of Pentacles, this is very interesting. Scorpio had the same card in the same position, just did the reading before this one. Make sure to check that out as well. And if I'm not mistaken, Scorpio had the Queen of Cups down here as well. Make sure to check it out. For some reason, the two of them connect. Now, what we're seeing right here is Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and Wheel of Fortune. So, in the present, the situation has started or will start soon to improve for you. But you're not 100% healed yet. Regardless of how much time has passed from this to this, there is still something that you have to figure out. You're still finding yourself looking for answers, perhaps. Again, regardless of how much time has passed. But you are trying to control it. With the Eight of Pentacles, you're trying to keep yourself in check, keep yourself grounded so that you just don't spend your afternoon, your day just thinking about this out of control, Because sometimes you could wander and wander in the past and you don't realize how much time you're actually spending thinking about that. That new feature that you have on your phone, if you have an iPhone now, that tells you how much time you're actually spending on your phone and how much time you're spending on each specific app. If you were to really have something that is tracking how many times you find yourself thinking about why, thinking about how, you would be really shocked by the amount of time. But with the Eight of Pentacles, you're doing the right thing, Pisces, which is not easy. So kudos to you. You're trying to live in the present, although when you get a little weaker, you start thinking about the past a lot. With the Seven of Cups, I see you trying. I see you trying to see what's out there, right? Trying to react, hoping that you can find someone who will spark your interest again. But it just doesn't feel the same. Also, you might be afraid to open up again, right? After what you have been through, who could blame you? And so, right here, what I see, it's something very important with the Wheel of Fortune. Something actually very, very important. All you have to focus on is the fact that everything changes. Change is the only constant throughout the whole universe. And all we need to do is to learn how to handle it and how to keep moving. Because change happens, this wheel keeps spinning. How can you just be stuck in one place? You would be missing out on a lot of things, and you would be missing out on your own happiness. The end of something is always the beginning of something else. You should get that as a tattoo. You should write it somewhere where you can see it every single day. And with the Wheel of Fortune, you have an unexpected path which will lead you to happiness. Right here, I see that this might actually very well be just around the corner for you. And so don't feel stuck, because the truth is that you never are. Everything keeps evolving. You are at a positive turning point in your life, and you don't even know it yet. Now, we see how right here, we'll have to look what that is, because I really get good energy from this, and it really looks like something that you should look forward to. But what we see also in your upcoming events and energy is the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Overall, I see definitely an apology coming in. Something unexpected that perhaps you thought you'd never hear from this person. Now, this doesn't mean that you should go back to this or that you should even start thinking about this person more. I do believe, from what I see so far at least, that this apology will serve as closure. Now, after that, you'll be able to decide to do whatever you want, but you cannot go back to this person or completely move on from this person without that closure. Trust me, it will haunt you if you don't get it, and you're going to be able soon. We'll have to see what this is going to be, because so far what I see is that you want to make sure to prepare for this, but not going in with high expectations. I don't know why I'm getting that message. We'll have to look into it. We see coming up a straightforward conversation where you will be able to ask all the questions that you wanted to ask, but do not get emotionally involved at this time. There will be things that this person will say which will be hard to process. I definitely see that. They feel very emotional themselves. And so why are they coming in at this point? This apology, is it just because they feel guilty? Or is it because they are hoping for something at this point that we're not seeing? What are their intentions? We have to see how will this evolve, and what is this turning point for you that the cards are talking about, especially this Wheel of Fortune. So this is the situation as it was and as it is right now. Let's keep focusing on what's coming towards you, Pisces, because it looks very important and it looks like it's going to define perhaps the years to come for you. So let's keep looking into what this is and what's coming towards you so that you can prepare for it. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Pisces, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails to confirm every Monday morning. Sometimes those emails don't get any answer and I get the answer weeks later because they went to the spam folder. So make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Pisces. The bridging energy that it's taking us from the current situation to the future situation, it's quite unexpected to me. It's this Four Wands, some message that talks about something very familiar about to happen. And this is going to be part of that turning point that we have been talking about. With the Four Wands, you should expect an important event, a milestone, something that you did not see coming, but that it's going to have a major impact on your overall path. And so what we are seeing right here, it's something that will shake things up again. But this time, it's going to be different. I see you more in control with this Queen of Swords. And you are reacting with that type of energy to this Queen of Cups coming in, wanting to just talk, wanting to just apologize. For some reason, regardless of the fact that you go back to this person or not, this will have a huge impact on your future developments and events. We have something amazing coming towards you. Don't underestimate the Wheel of Fortune, because this is almost like winning the lottery. Not because we're talking about money, but just because the environment around you now, it's set up in a way that it's going to make you the winner, that it's going to make you happy. In other words, the universe is about to set you up for success. But once you set up for it, it's going to be up to you taking advantage of that energy. It's not just going to be given to you. So let's see, first of all, what this Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups is about. What should you expect from this person? What is coming up that it's going to be so important for your future? Let's see. I mean, we had definitely seen how determined this person was, but oof, you have really something coming your way, which is going to put a huge smile on your face, and it's going to make you see things for what they really are. First of all, we see how